My name is John Trosa. I'm a Liberian and ministering as a pastor in the United Liberian Inland Church in Liberia. And briefly, I want to just say my first contact with CCMP was in 2005 with Francis Njoroge, and that was a very great time together when I got to understand that CCMP, which is Church and Community Mobilization Process, was of God, and it's a process that God leads it, and it has wonderfully blessed me, and I praise God for that. You know, we have been ministering and teaching and training in a traditional way, and that is all about, you know, giving the raw gospel, which is not holistic. But if you look at CCMP, CCMP has to do with one's physical and spiritual life. And I think this is God's method of ministering to people, caring about the physical life as well as the spiritual. And that's what CCMP is all about. Like I earlier mentioned, CCMP is church and community mobilization process. That's God's plan for His people, that the church and the community both lived to be able to receive blessings from God, from His creation. Now, we have, as a church, we have a lot of resources, and for the community to get to understand it, it must begin with the church, because we are God's chosen people. We are special, and God is able to use His church to get to the community. That's exactly what it is. And over the years, my experience with CCMP have been wonderfully blessed. And in my ministry right now, since my contact with CCMP in 2005, I was not deeply involved until 2008 when I began a formal training in CCMP. And since then, my ministry has taken a different dimension. Talking about improvement, talking about blessings through the work that God has been using us to do. Practically in my personal ministry, I realized that God has turned my ministry around and has become a blessing to my family and to my community members. For instance, right now, putting CCMP's principles to work, I have been able to establish my own school. I have a Christian ministry that has to do with a community that is called Constant Community Concern. Far more than that, I've also established a business, and this business had to do with working to be able to transform my own life situation. And these are a bit of things that we've been doing. I also work with a community, and I live in this community establishing some ministries. And basically the church I serve right now, we've been living in a little hot building for years since its establishment. But since the contact with CCMP, we have been able to construct a new building that is able to accommodate about 1,500 persons. And I feel these things are happening to us and in my life and in the life of our community because of CCMP. And I want to praise God for that. I praise God for Njoroge. I praise God for this method of transforming lives in our communities. And I thank God for that. Thank you, and I appreciate you. And I know I want to challenge people. I want to encourage God's children that CCMP is the way out. If you want transformation, if you want your life to change, it's all about CCMP. Join us and pray along with us, and God will be able to use us so we can impact lives and our lives are being changed. God bless you.